Is suffering meaningful, or is it just random and cruel? Is it caused by our failure to live rightly? Perhaps a result of unfulfilled desires? Maybe it stems from the battle of light and dark forces? Or is it just random chaos? In our Western culture, where this material world is all there is, the meaning of life means having the freedom to choose what makes you happy. In a worldview like that, suffering can't have a meaningful part, can it? Modern therapy reflects this sometimes. More than helping go through struggles with patience and endurance, it focuses mostly on managing our responses, avoiding negative thoughts, exercising, being around supportive people, canceling those who aren't. All the emphasis is on controlling our responses. What's wrong with that? We know that those who haven't endured much difficulties in their life, they often have naive stories about life's meaning and overestimate how much control they have on their lives. While suffering doesn't automatically improve your life, it does shape you in powerful ways. Like people who try to manage their pain without confronting it, they often become bitter. For instance, if I'm wrestling with low self-esteem, it's naive to just dismiss it as distorted thinking. What if that distress is a natural response towards confronting that coward in me? Perhaps a necessary step towards courage? Sometimes adversity and setbacks are often needed to reach the highest level of fulfillment, growth, and strength. When it comes to grief, we either minimize it or maximize it. The former leads to bitterness and resentment, while the latter forms a wall around us. If God exists, then there's surely something bigger than ourselves. Christianity believes that the purpose of life, and hence the purpose of suffering, is to glorify God. Now, even C.S. Lewis found this thought embarrassing and even offensive. But then he realized that when we praise art, music, landscapes, we don't do it because we should. We do it because that's the only fitting response. So if God is the source of all beauty, praising Him is the only fitting response. When suffering is wrestled with in the light of Jesus, what might seem as random, chaotic, and senseless can at times turn out to be something extraordinarily powerful. The process may humble us, showing how fragile we are, perhaps prepare us to comfort our friends in their season of suffering. It might reshape our priorities, and we end up appreciating the good around us even more than we did before. C.S. Lewis famously said that God whispers to us in our pleasures, speaks to us in our conscience, and shouts in our pain. This concludes my series of walking with God through pain and suffering. See you next time.